How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And it is bottle-conditioned English ale time in the form of Fuller's Vintage Ale, 1999. Super excited to give this a whirl. It's a weird thing with Fuller's and me. I'm a fan, but I'm a fan in a weird way. First off, thank you very much, Ian Hunter. Pretty much the dude who kind of taught me the most I know about beer. Got me into beer, kind of gave this to me with a couple other bottles, and I just want to say thank you very much. Don't know when this video is going to go up, but on September 24th, 2015, he's going to be holding an auction for a bunch of rare beers to raise money for a friend of his kid who has a aggressive form of cancer. And he's going to have a ton of rare, super rare, vintage beers for auction. So, if you watch this video and it's before that date, go online, go into Facebook and look for Gladiators 4, number 4, not FOR, number 4, Landon, or on Facebook, and you'll be able to find the group for that and kind of bid on some beers and give it to charity. Anyway. Definitely go there. So, but we're going to review this beer now because he gave it to me and he wanted me to drink it. I'm going to drink it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to review it. But yeah, back to this beer. As far as what it says in a bottle, or box, sorry. 1999 bottle conditioned vintage ale, Fuller's, Chiswick. I have crafted this very special ale from the UK Institute of Brewing, current champion malted barley and hops, and of course our unique yeast to create a truly extraordinary limited edition brew. Individually packed and numbered, this bottle is one of only 85,000 produced. Only 85,000. Mellow and golden, it will improve with age, and for best results, should be matured in a cool room or cellar. Being bottle conditioned, it forms a natural sediment, so pour carefully, sit back, enjoy this very finest of Fuller ales. John Keating, I think it's Keeling, or Keating. Can't read it off memory. Institute of Brewing, bunch of other malarkey, and that's what's on the box. Let's see what we got inside. Yeah, I was saying, like, the whole Fuller's vintage ale line is a little weird thing for me because I typically refer to them as methadone for me because a lot of their beer, or this particular beer, gives me a lot of notes of Thomas Hardy or G.W. Lee's or North Coast Old Stock. It just doesn't deliver huge, robust flavor. So I'm really excited to see what this really aged. I mean, this is 1999. This is 2015. You're talking about a 16-year-old bottle of beer. So hopefully this sucker shows and proves, man. Let's see what she has to offer. I'm just gonna kind of dive in. It's kind of weird to rip the label off that. I kind of feel weird. Aged beer is a weird thing to open, man. It's like, even though it was given to me recently, to open it is very, I don't want to say spiritual, but very unique experience because, you know, you're diving into the past, you know, and you're diving into the past and something that you might not taste again. So it's definitely a cool and weird experience. One I'm a big fan of. First off, finger, 3/4 finger head, khaki in color. Super creamy top. It kind of wants to stick around. It looks like it wants to go away, but at the same time it wants to stick around. And as far as color goes, I mean, that is cash fucking money as far as old ales go. English ale, old ale. It's got this beautiful brown haziness, tint of orange, a little bit of red going on. Absolutely looks 1,000,000,000% a fantastic beer. So let's see what the nose has. Nice toffee, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of like that old musty attic-y kind of mustiness, which is a good thing. You think I'm bringing it up as a negative. Almost like a little bit of like sour pruniness. It comes with age with a lot of old ales. Then a caramel toffee is the start of the show. A little bit of like a spicy yeast almost. Yeah, definitely definitely English old ale and spirit. Definitely aged. Nose on it, not super robust, but what I'm getting off there is absolutely matured, absolutely beautiful. Doesn't smell like there's really any oxidation going on. Even if you get a little bit of mustiness on there, it can happen with some of your older beers, even without like negative oxidation. So, yeah, I mean, she smells like the best Fullers that I've smelled, and hopefully she tastes like one. Let's see what she tastes like. Cheers. Well, here's the deal. I mentioned Fuller's Vintage is like a methadone for me for Lee's and Hardy and Old Stock, aged ones. And it's exactly what it is when I taste it. But that's not a negative. I don't want to say like a methadone thing where it's like a knockoff or a lesser thing. It delivers a lot of those notes, but on a much, much subtler scale. First thing you get when it hits your mouth, old book. Old, musty old book. Again, you're probably thinking, that's fucking disgusting. It's not. If you know what that flavor is supposed to be and you expect it, it's kind of welcoming. So you get that nice, old, musty kind of taste going on first off. The second you start to release it, you start getting rich toffee, rich caramel, almost like a cognac-y kind of vibe going on in there, but it's very, very subtle. Beautiful, creamy mouthfeel. I mean, you're talking about what is it, 1999? You're talking about a 15-year-old beer, a 15-year-old, 16-year-old beer, and has a beautiful, creamy mouthfeel to it. That in itself is fucking amazing. Like I said, you get a caramel toffee mouthfeel, that little bit of boozy kind of cognac, little bit, not as big, a little bit of that kind of like raisiny pruniness, not nearly as big as what's on the nose, but you're getting there in the mouth. It's the touch, sweet, sweet chocolate. It's beautiful. Is what it is. This is a beautiful fucking beer. God. This is the best Fuller's Vintage I've had. I've had quite a few. I think I've had the oldest one I've had time-wise, I think was a 2002, a year or two ago. So you're talking about span-wise. I'm not talking about I probably had this beer when I was 3 years old. Infinitely different beer. So I'm talking about span-wise. 2 years ago I had a 2002. So you do the math on that. This is the oldest one I've had, and this is fucking wheelhouse cash money fucking deliciousness. Wow. This is what I would like my session beers to taste like. Because what's the ABV on this? I don't think it's that big. I think it's in the 8 to 9%, to be perfectly honest with you. It says here best before the end of 2002, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I do not see an ABV on here. I could be missing it. I'm sure you can look it up online, but I don't think it's that big. I don't think it's in your 11% range. I think it's in your 8, 9. If it's above that, then it hides it infinitely well. But I think it's not as big. This is just conjuring up so many memories of drinking beer of over the years. It was like, it's just so cool, man. Like, aged beer is a journey. Like, a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people don't get it, or they try to get it, and you can't either you don't get it or you get it. You can't try to get it, you know. It's an experience in itself. It's not something that you're like, oh, I like aged beer, I'm gonna go buy aged beer. You have to know, you know, what it tastes like, or what that journey is, to kind of appreciate it. Not to be like I'm fucking the master of all beer. I have no idea why even people watch this shit, so I have no fucking idea. But it's like something where there's experiences in the beer when you drink it, and it brings back memories, but it also I'm getting a little deep here. It brings back memories, but also like makes you live in the moment at the same time. It's weird because you drink it and you experience these moments you've had with not just this beer, beers of that style, or people you've drank them with, but at the same time you're like, okay, I'm here today drinking this beer, and that's really fucking cool. Like, it's a cool fucking experience. And to have a beer like this that has aged absolutely perfectly and delivers subtle yet impactful notes the way it has is absolutely beautiful. It's a fucking symphony. It's a fucking painting. It's absolutely beautiful. Whatever art form you're into, it speaks volumes. So there you go. Rating wise, 95. I'm gonna give it a 95. Again, like I said, not impactful. In a over the top kind of shove it in your face kind of way, but what it has is class. What it has is fucking knowledge, and what it has is beauty. It's just a beautiful, beautiful beer. So yeah, 95 overall. My 95s are like most people's 99, so take that with a grain of salt. Value and availability. Availability is a 1. Value is a 10. You can't find it, but you might be able to find it because you never know. You stumble across stuff like this all the time. And if you find it, I would pay, for this beer right now, I would pay 20 to 30 bucks. That's what I would pay. And be okay with paying it. So I'm going to give it a 10 on a value scale. Based off of a typical price point of $15. That's typically, these fall between $9 and $15 depending on the vintage. But if it got up to 30, I would have no hesitation buying it. So there you go, 95 overall. Great value if you can find it. And availability sucks, but such is aged beer. If you like what, will you like this? If you like trips down memory lane, if you like a grandfather and an uncle telling you stories, you know, whether it be by a fireside or outside the fire pit or while you're driving to wherever. If you like that kind of thing, if you like time and memories, if you like experience and wisdom, you'll like this beer. That's pretty much it. So there you go. You guys like this review? Like it, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Just type in massive beers on the internet. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying this beer right now, because people should experience it. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.